Good morning, Facebook world. It is that time of the day again. It is Annihilating Anxiety, episode 14. Welcome to the episode. So it's Wednesday here on the Gold Coast in Australia. Hope you're getting some value from these videos. Hope you're liking it. Hope you're loving it. Hope you're applying it. That's the most important thing. So up till now, just to summarize, we've continually been talking about mindset hacks that you can use to bust the habit of falling into anxiety. And all anxiety is, as we talked about, is the fact that your thoughts may be running you, you're not running your thoughts. And so today I just wanted to talk about a hack that you can use, and certainly a hack that's been quite powerful in my life. And what I want people to start to realize is that anxiety is often built on assumptions. Anxiety is built on assumptions. I'll say it again, anxiety is built on assumptions. So whenever you're going through a negative loop, there has to be some underlying assumptions built into that. Now, often these assumptions are not actually true at all. And I would define an assumption as an idea or a thought that's based on a non-reality. So what we need to appreciate is that every time you're developing a belief, there's an underlying assumption going, well, I'm having this thought based on my presumption that XYZ is going to happen. Now, one of the great examples of this is, all right, let's say that you're in the workplace and you greet someone in the morning, but they don't greet you back. And you go, oh, maybe they don't like me. Oh, maybe they're upset with me. Oh, maybe I've done something wrong. And you go into the spiral loop of anxiety. And you spend 2 or 3 hours pondering, wondering, getting all concerned and worried about what the other person thinks of you. That's perfectly okay if you choose to. However, that is being built upon the assumption that their reaction or their actions towards you was about you. And when you can actually write down, I am assuming that this person doesn't like me. I am assuming that, and you start to write out all the meanings that you're creating from that interaction, from that situation, from that scenario, you really bring the power back to you. Because you also start to realize that none of what you've written down is actually based on real reality. Because maybe you walk up to that person and say, I'm actually a little bit curious, when XYZ just happened, was it the case that, or is it true that? And when you actually ask them the question, probably it's way off, and maybe what you're assuming is completely wrong. And a lot of the times our anxieties are built upon assumptions that we've essentially made up. Okay, so I just really want to encourage you to think, all right, when I'm worried about XYZ, what am I assuming? So for example, all right, I'm going to be homeless, or the weather's going to be bad. Okay, well, what are the underlying assumptions around that probable worry that you might have? And you might be assuming, well, I'm assuming that I wouldn't have enough money to survive. I'm assuming that no one's going to help me. I'm assuming that. And when you write down all the assumptions, you can start to see how crazy that thought might actually be. All right, so really encourage you, get intimately aware of your assumptions that you may have that may be driving the anxiety that's occurring in your thoughts. All right, morning Heather. Definitely go back to the beginning of the live, check out the context, and I will see you on tomorrow's episode of Annihilating Anxiety. Bye for now.